Dear Diary, sometimes guys will deliberately play games with you to see how much shit you can take. And at this point, I don't know how much willpower I have left, or even I have any left at all. Am I doing the right thing by staying? Or is it finally time to chalk this one up and get going? Cause I've been hearing them street whispers. I'm not gonna lie, I've been hearing them street whispers. Welcome back to another #DearMeLove segment. Based on your Instagram poll responses at dearme_girlchat, I decided to pick the best love question out of the bunch to respond in this week's video. So as you can obviously see from the title of the video, I'll be helping you queens on realizing when a man is not the right guy for you. Through these 5 major signs, you'll be able to figure this out pronto. So keep on. Sign number 1, you're asking this question. In most cases, we queens find ourselves asking this question when the vibe in the relationship has shifted or something just feels off. This is one thing we fear the most because we have already grown so attached to our partner, along with so much time and energy being invested, that we just simply cannot accept defeat. This fear drives us ladies to work harder for that validation we want from our man. The next thing I'm about to say is something I want you to heavily understand. Seeking for a man's validation is the fastest way to kill your relationship, as trying to impress him is something that he can see and it will give him an ego stroke. By stroking his ego, you are giving away your power, and in return, you are lowering your value in his eyes. As a queen who knows her value would never stoop so low trying to impress him so much in hopes that he would stay with her. Now listen. There are many reasons why a man might pull away and shift the energy of the relationship, sometimes on purpose, and in most cases it's a power play tactic. To find out more about these games, make sure to subscribe to this channel to be on the lookout for extra tips. Sign number 2, he continuously disrespects you by crossing your boundaries way too many times. Ladies, this is a clear sign that this man does not want you. As a man who wants you would never place himself in a position that could ultimately result in him losing the woman he loves or cherishes or likes or have any romantic feelings at all. If you have called him out on his behavior more than once and he still hasn't changed, or changed maybe for a week and then went back to his usual behavior, this is because you have stayed in the relationship and you are sending the wrong message. The message that you are indirectly letting him know is that how badly he treats you, you will stay with him. This causes a man to lose attraction for you, and before you even know it, he's gonna start looking someplace else because you are not fulfilling his love need. Men are logical, straightforward beings that look at action rather than words. So nagging him or crying is not going to get him to change. Rather, it will make him resent you and not want to be around you because he is not making you happy, and that frustrates him because he doesn't understand it himself. This is why it is important to set boundaries through action rather than nagging him towards a breakup. If you would like some help on placing healthy boundaries so that your relationship never gets to that point, please email us at dearmeask@gmail.com. Sign number 3, he is more of a bad influence and tries to make you to prioritize him at all times. What he has just done is place you as a mother/live-in maid role. Any man who does this to you truly does not value you, because a man who genuinely likes you or loves you would naturally want the best for you and never place you so low. If you have noticed that your life has become stagnant because you are ignoring your responsibilities ever since this man came into the picture, I think it's time to look at things from a more logical point of view. Now, there could be many reasons for this that have nothing to do with your man. If you have noticed that you tend to be around the wrong company or do certain things that make you uncomfortable, that does not boost your own personal growth, then I think it's a clear sign. No man would want his woman to be available to him 24/7, all hours of the day, while he does not even reciprocate the same. By being too available to him, you're communicating to him that you do not value your own life, and therefore you are turning him off even more. Sign number 4, He has flipped the script and you are the one chasing him now. I think this pretty much tells you what you need to know. If he has stopped doing the things he did at the beginning of the relationship to gain your attention and your trust, and you find yourself acting as the prince, fulfilling every desire that he had and not acting as the role of the princess, he does not value you and has grown way too comfortable. However, this type of thing does not happen overnight and has actually accumulated over time during the progression of the relationship through tests that he has tried on you and you most likely failed. Based on how you responded to the tests has determined how much he would value you and how much he would invest in the relationship. Sign number 5. He has more than 3 major red flags. He has more than 3 red flags, girl. He has more than 3 red flags. Being able to recognize a red flag when it presents itself is extremely important. And sometimes we can be so unsure of the red flag if it's really legit or not. This uncertainty is a clear sign that you are not sure of your own standards. By being confident, unsure of your standards, it'll become difficult to find yourself in situations where you are not cherished or loved or treated with respect. You will not want to settle. You were created by the King of all kings with so much care and devotion. So your love is the biggest currency that you have, that you can offer to any man that approaches you. It is a selfless, strengthening love. For example, just look at the love our mothers pour into us. It is endless. You have the same energy living inside of you, and if you are not careful, you will freely give it to the wrong toxic grown boy, and in worst cases they may take full advantage of you and you'll find yourself feeling stuck for years. I highly encourage you ladies to sit down and write your list of standards. Write out things you will never tolerate and you simply cannot settle for. Every time you feel unsure about the way a man treats you, take a look at your list and you will find your answer there. Okay, hashtag Dear Me Gang, thank you so much for tuning into this week's love segment. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below for the next love segment video, or if you would like your question featured in the next video, please email us at dearmeask@gmail.com and make sure to follow us at dearme_girlchat on Instagram. Make sure to like this video and send it to anyone you think might benefit from this. Until next time, homies.